What is up, my beautiful mates of YouTube? In today's video I'm going to be recommending 3 entry-level smoky fragrances. But as always, before I get into that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, just hit that big red subscribe button down below. It helps me out more than you can possibly imagine, so thank you very much. We're on the way, we're on that glorious road to 1,000 subs. We're getting awfully close, so you know, your continued support, you're watching the channel, you're liking the videos, all of that jazz, it helps me out so much, so thank you. When it comes to like smoky fragrances, it's easy to just go, you know what, I'm just going to recommend some of the more intense ones like Hindu Kush by Mancera. You know, but not everybody wants to smell like they've just stepped out of a Snoop Dogg concert, so we're gonna start things in the entry level. This is the sort of bracket that I would recommend the majority of people start with when it comes to fragrances. Before I actually get into my 3 recommendations though, I covered Dew Pomme Absolute the other day, and this is a great place to start because the smokiness presented here is very gentle, it's very soft, and in all honesty I would say that it comes across quite unisex as well, so it doesn't matter whether or not you're a man or a woman. If you're looking to get into smoky fragrances, this may be a good place to start, especially at under $55 Australian. But that aside, I'll actually do a review on Dew Pomme Absolute another day. Starting things off with the cheapest fragrance today, Xer's Icon. Now you'll have to forgive my awful Australian pronunciation of these words. It's more so me than the Australian accent. I honestly don't know how to pronounce this one. Zaya. Somebody correct me in the comments below. This one comes in at 15 Australian. It's lightly incensed, but it also has some patchouli and sort of like an almost lime cordial top note as well. It's sort of lightly sweet, lightly lime-esque. I would not call this a fresh scent though. This is very classy, sophisticated, and for $15, it's probably one of the better fragrances that I could actually recommend you at that price range. How I haven't spoken about this one before is beyond me. It's like sitting in the front of my collection. But yeah, so you've got the light smokiness from the incense, you've got some patchouli, you've got that lime cordial up top, you've got some amber, and at $15, it comes easily recommended. Also, magnetic cap for $15, can't go wrong. The next one I'm going to recommend is Club de Nuit Intense for Men. We all know this one, we all love it, well most of us do. This is a clone of Creed's Aventus, but it's significantly cheaper. The reason why I'm including this one on the list is because the smokiness here isn't overpowering. Yes, it is prominent, but as far as like smoky fragrances are concerned, especially if that's incense or, you know, from a cannabis note or something like that, the smoke here is more mass appealing, more mainstream, and the fragrance itself is going to get you mass compliments. Everybody loves the DNA of Club de Nuit Intense for Men, or Creed's Aventus if you prefer. The packaging is awesome, gotta love the bottle. And as far as the fragrance is concerned, you've got that really bold, punchy lemon opening, and then you've got the smokiness, and then as it dries down, you've got some of those slightly fresh, spicy qualities. It's a little fruity, it's a little sweet. Some people refer to it as a little tropical. You do get a hint of that, you know, there is like a touch of tropical sweetness here, but for the most part, I like to think of Club de Nuit Intense for Men as the more smoky take on Creed's Aventus. And finally, coming in at $99, we've got Versace Pour Homme Dylan Blue. This I got for Christmas last year, and it's one of my favorite fragrances. There is nothing in this that somebody could dislike. As far as designer fragrances are concerned, Versace Dylan Blue is simply one of the best. That amber in the base, you've got that light, and I do want to emphasize the word light here. It is a subtle incense note here. It's not overpowering, it's not churchy, and you also have that citrus up top to open it up a bit as well. Even though this comes in at $99, it still represents great value. It smells fantastic, it's going to get you compliments, and As far as entry-level smoky fragrances are concerned, you'd be hard-pressed to find something better. The thing with smoky fragrances are they're not mass appealing. They're not made to pull in massive compliments, and Dylan Blue is actually contrary to that. This will get you compliments, and it also has like a noticeable smokiness as well, while still being subtle enough to not challenge people. Anyways, those are my 3 recommendations for entry-level smoky fragrances. Your list may look a little different, and if you do have a different list, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you guys say. And as always, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.